What's up, guys? I'm bringing you guys another update. So yesterday I did not have a video because I couldn't find any updates on the Georgia PU. But today I've been on Instagram. I've been on Twitter all day, and in my search I found a bunch of people who said that they got paid today. So I'm gonna read to you some of the the tweets that I saw. Give me a second. You guys, you gotta go deep dive digging for these comments too. So the first comment I see is actually from a guy named Tommy. So I have a laser pointer here. So it's a guy named Tommy. It says they are coming, everyone. Just got my deposit. Thank you, Georgia DOL and Butler for GA for all your work. So he's the first comment 15 hours ago, I guess, got his payments. He didn't say how many, but I'll read some of the replies just so. Hold on one second. Let's see here. So people proceeded to ask him, does he have the Way to Go card? So I don't know if you guys know about that, but there's two ways to get your unemployment. There's a debit card that the state of Georgia provides to you, which is the Way to Go card, or you can get direct deposit. So people were asking about that question. Oh, he answered. There wasn't an answer when I started recording, but he just answered. They said, oh my God, I love when things happen in real time when you're recording. But it says, I did. I received another confirmation stating that my claim had been processed with the claim number of my UI. So I checked my UI and it said the same thing as it had. What? Hold on. I feel like I'm not reading English. My UI and it said the same, I guess that's thing, because that's not thing, as it had all these weeks. But at the bottom it had a link to the PUA application, but I had already received my PUA email. So I guess he got an email, but it looks like maybe, because what Georgia been doing is they've been denying people or approving them, and then if they deny you, then you get the ability to fill out the PUA application, where they've created a separate portal for you to submit your application. They said they're sending a secure email that is also supposed to provide a way for you to put in your documents. And then on top of that, then you're supposed to claim your PUA weeks, which is a completely separate link that I will include below so that you guys can find out what that link is. It took a lot of deep diving to find this as well, which is why I can honestly say that I'm a little not happy about this. I really feel like I want weekly, I'm sorry, not weekly. At this point, people's money and livelihood are on the line. I want the state of Georgia, I want Mr. Butler to be doing daily press briefings. He can be in front of the podium or he can do it from in his house. I don't care where he does them. I need daily briefings. If they're even 20 minutes long, telling people where they are in the process, what is happening, because we're pretty much left in the dark. They come on Twitter maybe once or twice a day, drop a response and leave, and then all these people are responding underneath the Twitter thing, and they aren't getting any answers. So to me, it would seem as a much more reliable thing to do to respond daily. That way you also can release some of the pressure on your telephone lines, because none of us can get through. And if you've tried calling, you either get the busy tone before you even get there, or if you get to someone, you realize, not get to someone, but if you get through to the automated system, you realize that it's going to tell you to leave a voicemail that no one's going to listen back. I saw that he posted that employees are coming to work with 250 voicemails, 1,000 emails every morning. And I do understand it's a lot of pressure. Georgia by far is not a small state. And if you have, millions of people applying for unemployment or on unemployment at one time, which supersedes what you had in 2019 for the whole year, then I get it. It's a lot of pressure. But you can alleviate that by providing us with daily updates, meaning we don't have to continuously come to you for the answers. If you are the one to many, then you can answer most of people's questions by coming out and doing that every day. At least that's the way I look at it. But what do I know? I'm just the man that bakes the biscuits. I don't do nothing else. Someone else stated, yes, I did receive my payment to my account for 1 week of the PUA today, but I had claimed all previous weeks as well. Please answer, are the retroactive payments coming soon? So that's a really good answer. So she only got one payment, which I know for me, listen, at this point, one payment, I need anything y'all can send me. So send me the one payment. But we do want to know where the rest of our money is. Seriously though, we want to know. Let me read a few more of these comments. The next one says, I claimed PUA on Monday, and after several weeks have finally received benefits. So let's see, because there's two people that replied to that. So let's see what they asked. So the person said, when did you apply for the PUA? I applied for regular unemployment on March 20th, then got transferred to the PUA on April 23rd, and still waiting. So it looks like the people that look like they're getting through, from what I can see, are the people that applied back in March. And so for the people like us who applied in April, because we followed their instructions, because they stated that 1099 workers needed to wait until April 13th to apply, which is what I did. And it looks like I should have applied back in March. But nonetheless, I just wanted to provide you guys with an update. It looks like people are getting their payments, so check your bank accounts, check your emails. Apparently there is this email that you're being sent that is providing you with information on how to apply for the PUA application. And let me before I go, I want to fill in a blank right there. So if you get the email from them about the PUA, they said after you successfully applied for PUA, you will need to certify your benefits for any and all weeks you've been unemployed due to COVID-19. If you are deemed eligible, you should receive a payment within 48 to 72 hours. So that's what they said about, they said that 5/23 yesterday. That was the response. That if you applied to the PUA and deemed eligible, you should receive your payments in 48 to 72 hours. So let's hold them to the fire, guys. If you guys are getting emails from them, I want you to drop it down below. Let's use this chat below. Let's use the comment section as a way to inform each other. Because it looked, you know what's the one thing I've learned through this time? That anytime we're in crisis is the time I realize that people come together and we're way more valuable than we think. Because I've been getting more updates from individuals on Twitter than I have from my own government. So that should tell you something.